Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Tom Spark and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be discussing some of the common reasons that I've seen why people are actually switching from ExpressVPN to NordVPN. We're going to be discussing those reasons in this video. Are you guys ever worried about getting doxxed? I know I am, and that's why I use a service like Incogni to make sure no one could find my IRL information if they find my name. A service like Incogni goes through all the available data brokers out there like white pages and these different websites. It will tell these websites to remove your information and it saves you tons of time. Use my link in the description down below to get 50% off Incogni as you see here on this website to get this deal. This is my top rated data broker removal tool. It's around half the price of competing services like Delete Me and it has a better interface to boot. So thanks for checking out this one and let's get back to the video. These reasons might help you decide if you want to switch or not, or maybe if you don't want to switch as well. Now, every VPN here on the channel is kind of rated objectively on the VPN tier list at vpntierlist.com. I'm going to be putting links for Express and Nord in the description down below. If you decide to click on that link for either one, you should get some kind of discount. Express doesn't really have any discounts going ever, but Nord does have discounts by clicking on my link. So make sure to check on that if you're interested in purchasing Nord or Express. So guys, one of the first reasons people might be switching from Express to NordVPN, it could very well be that, well, it's just because NordVPN simply has more servers. Just as soon as last month, Nord introduced 50 new virtual server locations. And from my research, they have the most servers of any VPN in the most countries. So they have around 111 different countries here with full support. Right here, it says 60, but that's actually out of date. They do support up to 111 countries, and you could find that by kind of searching different places. But that could be one reason why people are switching to Nord, just because there's a little bit more compatibility with the server regions. One other reason people could be switching from Express to NordVPN is because NordVPN, in my opinion, has a better protocol. They're using more of an industry standard called WireGuard. They've implemented it with their NordLynx protocol, which is basically just a renaming of WireGuard. I'm not sure why they needed to do that, but they are using the industry standard, which is kind of in the industry accepted as the best VPN protocol, whether that be for battery performance, speed, and lightweight nature of the code. WireGuard is just the best. As you see here, speed, minimal code base, high security, rapid connection, and open source software. Now, Express is using a protocol like Lightweight Protocol, which is their new protocol. They're really the only ones who use it, and I'm not sure exactly why. Some websites out there have said it's the fastest, but in all my tests over the years, it's never been as fast as NordVPN. They used to have this to be closed source, and eventually they open sourced it just because it didn't look as good since WireGuard was open source. But there you go. I think that's an advantage for Nord in the fact they use WireGuard over Lightweight, since I do think it's a better protocol. If Lightweight was so good, I think other VPNs would use it over WireGuard, but that has never really been the case. Now, another reason people might be switching from Express to Nord is because of various security issues. This year, ExpressVPN has had a huge split tunneling issue, resulting in DNS leaks, which is not a good look for a VPN provider. Additionally, Nord has never really had any issues with their split tunneling feature, or at least reported as much. This feature, when I looked into this news, I covered it on the channel. It could have been an issue as far as back as 2 years ago. So it could have been leaking people's DNS the whole entire last 2 years, which is not a good look. Coupled with the fact that Express also laid off a lot of their engineering team last year, kept it anyway, definitely not a very good look. And that kind of leads me into my next point. I think that Nord is a little bit more of a reputable company than the one that owns Cape now, and that's because Express has been purchased by a different company. They used to be owned by someone else. Nord has always been and operated by Tesonet, which is their kind of tech company, and Express is now owned by Cape Technologies. So I think I prefer VPN when it's owned by the original people and founders rather than just being kind of sold around. And that's kind of the case with ExpressVPN. I also find that the team behind Nord is a little bit more transparent than something like ExpressVPN, since there have been some issues in the past with transparency revolving around team members, which some people might have had issues with. Another thing when it comes to Nord versus Express, I think Nord has a little bit better deals and bundles offering. For around $100 for 2 years, you could get the standard VPN, and for $180 for 2 years, you get cloud storage, password manager, data breach scanner, and identity theft protection and stuff like that. Express does have kind of like routers they sell, I think, through AirCove and their own little password manager, but they don't really have the same comprehensive deals as something like Nord does. So if you're looking to kind of get a package deal and some package benefits, I do think Nord has the advantage. In terms of the applications, I do think NordVPN has a superior one. It's just been developed more. They have more interesting features. They have MeshNet file sharing, which means you could share files across different devices as long as you're connected to Nord on both. You could even remote into your home network using this feature, which is pretty cool. And you could even do a LAN network with someone remotely to play games on the same network. Very cool feature. Additionally, they have a threat protection, which is kind of like an antivirus light. And they have lots of other features kind of integrated in the application that is just a little bit better than ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN has an okay application at the end of the day. However, it's just kind of simple and a little outdated in my opinion. If you kind of look at their videos and stuff like that discussing the application, you can kind of see that how simple it is. It's just a very simple application. They haven't really changed much over the years with it. And that's just kind of the fact of the matter. It's just a simple application that works, but it's not as fully featured as Nord. Another key feature when it comes to Nord over Express is they do have better streaming compatibility. In my test in the past, Express has had issues unblocking Amazon Video. That's not the case with Nord. And in fact, with Nord, I've unblocked 15 to 20 different regions with Netflix, which is among the best here on the channel. So it's definitely a huge advantage to have that stream compatibility. Alongside the application features I discussed already, I do think Nord's interface is a little bit better. It has a nice visual map application, various different tabs to kind of configure, and I just kind of prefer how it looks and operates as well as a whole as a general VPN provider. So guys, those are many different reasons why people might be switching from Express to Nord, whether that be more development in regards to features on the application, better speeds when using WireGuard, cheaper overall packages long term, and several other things already mentioned in the video. Like I said, you could use my link in the description down below to check out Nord to get that deal that you saw in this video. That'll help support the channel and help me continue to make comparison videos just like this one. All right, guys, see you in the next video very soon.